Squadron Coherent walkthrough of phase oscillator and kernel FM. So a little backstory. Phase oscillator was the first thing that I created for the Blofeld wavetable kits. That was the first thing that I got really heavy into development. And then the other things that as a great plethora came after. Everything is different and nothing will sound the same. Alright? That is the key factor. Now, we're going to walk through how this works. I got the diagram on screen. More diagrams need to be made. The codecs, that's what I'm saying. Han Solo. No help. You have to give me time. But I try to bring what I can to the table in abundance so that we all can have something of substance when we take it home. Alright, so let's go to the phase sign. Me, that's slot 80. So that's the sign. PO 0. Phase oscillator 0. Okay. Very boring, as Teach would say, right? Okay, you see that they're at 8 foot. If you go to the actual middle C, it's not 8 foot. Now it's at 8 foot, but you see I'm changing pulse width. This is what I was trying to explain to you. Pulse width is changing the duty cycle. Alright, and that will change the pitch as well. Now you have double control over the oscillator footage. You understand what I'm saying? But you also have control over the phase. Understand that, $10 for this feature is crazy. You understand what I'm saying? Because your Blofeld's not going to phase anything until you do this. If you look at the diagram, this is how sound works. Sound comes in waves. There's compression and refraction. If the compression and the refraction equal the same amount on both up and down cycles, when it goes together, you see it's going to make the infinity symbol. That is called phase cancellation, or the number 8 turn to the side. And that's the same thing for any sound wave. Now you notice when I turn to 96. Okay, 96 is the up 8 cycle. Alright? 112 is the down. So anything between 112 and 127 is the down. That's how that works. But you would just go by the main numbers. Okay, so 96 and 112. Alright? Now, when you add in FM, okay, oscillator 2 is oscillator 1's FM source. You have to add in the FM. This is what you do. See how it phases out at 0? So extreme amounts, you dial it in. Okay? Excuse me. Let me hit this real quick. Hold up. Ooh. All right. So let's set the source to envelope. The pulse width source, all right? Well, okay, yeah. We'll set that to envelope. I'll put a diagram on screen real quick of the LFO. Okay, this is how this thing works. If you use the LFO in envelope mode, or if you use an envelope, it works the same way. So, envelope 3. Now, the peak of envelope 3 is going to determine where it's going to start at in the duty cycle. If it's at 127, you can guarantee it's going to start in the 8. Anything from 112 and 127 is going to start at the 8 cycle. 96 is going to start at 8 too, but it's going to be the up cycle, not the down cycle. So it's not the reverse, okay? So ADSR, I don't know why that happened. You gotta turn to ADSR2. Tackle him. Listen. So it's going from 0 to 1 cycle all the way up to the 8. Take that envelope. See E3? See, I'm a mod 1. Go O1 FM. Check it out. Hold up. Oh, shit. Hold on, let's change that thing around real quick. You see how that works? Because it's a decaying envelope. Alright? And that's what happens going from the lowest point up, which would be 96 or 120. Or you could say, hey, I needed to go here. So you take a attack level up to 112. See what I mean? That guarantees it gets into the. Alright, I'm not trying to make these tapes long. Alright, now, what you do is, okay, when you control the octave footages, you are now doubling what you're using. Alright? So, you have to just look at the diagrams on the screen. Alright, this is how it works. Sorry about the high-pitched squealing and noises and stuff like that. This is how it works. We'll get into another episode. I'm going to load another tape up. Let me get it on YouTube real quick. Stop playing around, starting to do experiments on camera. Please don't judge me. But this is what you should be doing. That's another thing I want to talk about on the next tape, about synthesis. Because if you're not down for that, then you don't need to mess with one of these boxes at all. Go get your arranger keyboard to have the instruments already set up for you if you want to be that lazy. Well, that's another rant for another tape. I'll catch you on the flip. I don't mean to be a dickhead, but sorry, I'm not sorry. It's just the truth. It's a sad truth. Yeah, man. Getting on some synthesizer virtuoso shit. I'll catch y'all on the flip. I love you all, man. Be right back. Let me put this on YouTube.